want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
Charge, MP, you're the boss!
With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's MP in at the point. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul.
That lead will be ours soon. Get ready.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader. Whether that's game time or practice, Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Bain with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And here's MP for three. Over to the left wing. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. Here's Morant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
And here's Morant following Jaylen Brown's three. MP looking around. Outside Tatum. Back to MP. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Morant outside. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Brooks outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Back to MP. The pass to Horford. And here's Tatum for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Owen subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Bridges, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here is Owens, following the three from MP. Owens kicks to Jones. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's MP. He picked up 36 points in their last one against New York.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And MP starting to find himself in a bit of foul trouble early.
He's been a little aggressive with Owens, and the refs haven't given him any leeway. Gonna have to rein it in a bit here rest of the way.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne for three. And Boston with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Defended by Jones. Another miss by MP. Passes it to Aldama. Here's Owens. And again, Memphis no good. And now the first timeout called here. Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Payne. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. On the court for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. MP is out there with Derek White. And it's Horford in at the 5. Morant finds Adams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Morant.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
MP, good.
And how about the...
And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 22 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And here's Morant following the three from MP. Horford against Adams. Morant left side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 24 points for Ja Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now MP. Following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. And here's MP for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Now, here's MP. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's MP. For
Incredible.
He's loving it.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
MP against Morant. MP outside. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 36.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the...
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Celtics out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome. The first half is in the books. So,
Well, you look at these two carrying.
all right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Grizzlies.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing. Anything else you want to do easier.
Junior at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Grizzlies. MP from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside Jackson. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And a deep 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with. coming right back with his own three.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Muscala is out there with Griffin. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And it's MP way out ahead in this battle against Shep Owens.
And showing more control and playing his game out there, not letting Owens disrupt his focus or throw him off.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And so here's Memphis. He's covered by Muscala.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Hello?